Good afternoon, everybody. How is everyone today? Who got booped? Is that what we're doing already? Paige, in all fairness, that wasn't a message. Let's be honest. How is everyone today? This is called Everything But the Ferret panel. For most of you, it cannot escape your notice that I am pretty much retired from the ferret business. I've wanted to for a while. His attitude pervades everything he touches. And so, without further ado, there is a lot of new drama. Drama that makes me very happy to give that person my back. And this is something that I saw yesterday on Katie's panel. And I only saw portions of it, not all of it. So we're kind of going to watch it together. Looks like everybody is having a happy Sunday. And yes, Michelle, you are very correct. He is irrelevant now. Very much so. Let's see. Where is it? He really is. Oh, you got a good baby. And yes, bedtime clown, the weather is very good today. So we're going to go ahead. First things first, I'm going to drop the link because I kind of want to move into a different direction. Because I'm bored and I want to do more with this channel than talk about idiots. Well, at least one particular idiot. by virtue of the community that I'm in, we're always going to be talking about idiots. So we are going to take a look at Katie. I'm going to greet people in chat before we start our video. Just wanted to make sure we had everything ready first. So first up is Pat S. Thank you for stopping by, followed by a happy hippie. Hi, Sugar Crits. How are you? Hello, Paige. Welcome. Joe Samuel. Welcome to the chat. Lucinator. Thank you for stopping by. Michelle. How are you? Happy Sunday. Chicky. Welcome to the chat. Having fun with your new little puppy. Let's see. Who else do we have in here? We've got Defend, followed by Bedtime Clown. I hope you and Voodoo are doing well today. Amanda Erickson's Teeth. Wow. Okay. Hey, Golden. Welcome to the chat. Hello, hello, Miss Katie. So we're going to be going over your panel from yesterday. Hello, STL. Happy Sunday. Hey, AK Lady. Happy Sunday. Good afternoon, Six Bangin'. Hey, Miss Joe. Welcome to the chat. And there's AC. How are you? Let's see. Wow. Got quite a few people to be talking about this. Prester John, how are you? Welcome, Alex09. Hi, Uncontrollable. Welcome to the chat. And yes, this is the panel with Shiva. He got a little shouty. I didn't see all of it, so I'll be seeing it for the first time as well. This is going to be great.
Has he been mad at y'all for a long time? AC, I'm getting blamed for your misbehavior over at Mama T's. Oh, hello. What?
Yeah, I detest them, Katie, and I'm going to be honest. You hanging out with them has made me lose respect for you because I thought you were intelligent.
I am
I'm going to be
actually
honest.
factual.
So you mentioned earlier liars. You mentioned liars in a negative context. Are you opposed to liars?
Am I opposed to liars?
Yeah.
I don't like liars.
Right. Well, they're a bunch of liars. So,
Okay.
all right.
So,
Okay.
are you,
Okay.
Shiva,
So have you been hanging out with someone called Bird at all?
I'm around Bird. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what Bird did was he went round accusing me of being a rapist. Then he recorded a voice chat in Discord and then doctored the voice chat to make it sound like I was admitting to being a rapist. That's who you're hanging out with.
That is not cool. I didn't know that.
He said David, my other half, was a dog and he wanted to shoot him. That's who you're hanging out with.
Okay, well, this is Shiva. This is the internet.
He faked his suicide on a YouTube video, but before he did that, the day before he did that, or maybe 2 days before he did that, he made sure to jump into a voice chat that I was in and suggested that I watch the video. He didn't say what he was going to do because he thought I would enjoy it. Then on the video, what he did was he put a gun in his mouth and then made it look like he committed suicide on screen, even going so far as to do VFX post-production to have a blood splatter coming out of the back of his head. That's who you're hanging out with. So yeah, they're cunts. like this is a bunch of Tyree Sneeds you're hanging out with.
Okay, Shiva.
AC.
He's back here.
The shit
there you
show.
go.
The shit show.
Hey, Shiva, how's it going there, buddy? How you doing, man? You doing good? You look good, don't you?
The shit show ran a campaign for a while.
You can't even say hi to me? Jesus Christ.
From my customers, Katie. That's who you're hanging out with. Anyway, AC.
I think we called that Mudgate there, Shiva.
What, that lie you told?
Oh, I told the lie? Was that my lie?
Did you play it on? Yeah, you had it on your channel. You accommodated the lie, AC. At no point did you.
I accommodated the lie?
At no point did you step up.
Am I responsible for the lie? I mean, you said it's my lie, right? Is it my lie? I mean, it's my channel, sure.
Yeah, sure.
What's wrong with
a scammer?
What's wrong with some of the content?
You've called me a scammer. So yes,
yeah, that I have. Yeah, I've got no. I mean,
yes, it's your lie.
Nope, it's not my lie.
Anyway, how are you doing?
I'm good. You know,
shit, are you?
Well, I mean, are you still out there in the forest getting fucked by people in the forest?
Oh, I never got fucked by anyone in the forest, AC. I was on drugs.
Well, I mean, you've admitted to, smoking meth. I mean, smoking crack, and being out there in the little forest areas.
Have you ever taken drugs?
Playing fuck games.
Have you ever taken class 8 like hard drugs?
Probably a few times. Yeah, probably a few times in my life. Little weed here and there. Yeah.
One thing that I've not ever really had an experience of when I've been on drugs is being fucking horny. Because I've been shit-faced. Anyway. AC, has anything that I've said in the last 5 minutes been false?
I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention too much to what you were saying. I just popped up here because I heard my name being spoken in many communities, and apparently Katie's in trouble for it. So I came up here. Well, I took the link and I decided I'm going to get up here. And the next thing I know, Shiva's up here.
I came up for a proper party. I heard we were going to fucking do some special K with strangers in the woods.
It's a proper party.
Yeah, it's got to be proper. It's got to be strange, and it's got to be in the woods, deep in the woods, deep in the woods.
Big and deep.
We obviously, what Shiva said, I didn't hear you.
Did you want a conversation, or did you just want this?
Shiva, I didn't hear what you said previous to what you're saying right now.
Here's the thing, Katie, I'm
Shiva,
kind of not up for engaging with these.
Shiva, I asked you a question, Shiva.
Hang on, Katie. If you want this, that's fine, but I'm not up for it. Swell bounce.
This ain't what you want.
You said AC's name. You were calling him, so I let him up. And Shiva, to be quite honest, like, this is the YouTube. I don't know these people in real. I mean, I am the actual factual. I am my own entity, and if you feel that way about me, fine. But I don't judge you based on people that you hang around that I don't like. I don't I don't ever, have I ever approached you and said, hold on, have I ever approached you and said, hey, that's who you're hanging out with? No.
Everyone.
Hey, Shiva, can you repeat again that Teresa Richards has AIDS? Can you go ahead and do that one more time? I know we got the old clip, but I think you do.
Why, when felons are given probation or parole or whatever it is in your country, one of the injunctions that they are given is not to associate with other felons, isn't it? Why is that?
Are they? So who's doing that?
It's the principle I'm trying to get at. I'm arguing that it is acceptable to form judgments about people based on who they associate with, and your legal system seems to back up that claim.
Shiva,
no, it doesn't.
So,
Shiva, you have known me for a long ass time.
I have, yeah. Do you want to have a conversation?
Don't even.
So excuse me, I'd like to weigh in on this.
Jamie, I'm not.
So what you just said was complete and utter bullshit. I'm speaking to the panel. You just ignorant.
Okay. Before Jamie comes in, this is kind of a topic I've wanted to hit on for a while, because there seems to be a little bit of this going on both sides. The whole my shit bags are better than your shit bags, and so on. And this is a good springboard for that conversation, because there's not anybody in this community who hasn't hung out in a BC or been on a panel with or been civil to or even friendly to a person who has done something shitty to somebody else here. I don't like the whole black and white thinking that because in this world you don't get along with this person, that doesn't mean that they don't have any good qualities. I get that everybody is not going to get along with everybody. You're not going to be everybody's friend. Everyone is flawed. We're all human. STL, what is the point of that? What is the point of that? You know what? You're not going to talk to people like that, STL. Time him out. I don't know why you have to come in here and either martyr or complain or make retarded, innocuous statements. Why can't you just go with the flow? Cursive, he never just comes in here and goes with the flow. I don't know. don't find him particularly creepy. Sometimes he acts a little odd, but I don't ever think he's going to come and pull up at my house.
Ignorant motherfucker. It's not all about you. Stop interrupting me while I'm talking to you.
I'm not going to stop interrupting you.
Stop interrupting me and show respect on the panel.
Hold on. I'm going to put you all down. Hold on. Let me talk to Shiva. Look, Shiva, I've known you for a long time.
Look, Katie, these people allowed Bird, AC allowed Bird to go onto his fucking panel and call me a rapist.
That's not cool.
Yes, I'm pissed with them.
I would be too. But why are you mad at me about it? Like I
mean, I suppose I saw the title of your stream, and so I wanted to point out to you who the dubious people are.
Okay. And I respect your opinion and I understand where you're coming from. But it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of unfair that like,
why is it unfair?
I don't know. If you've lost respect for me, that it's on you. I cannot change anything, but I will tell you that I have never changed my stance on certain things. I have never done anything like that. And I am totally my own person. And this is the internet and YouTube. And I'm not like, I don't condone a lot of what these people do at all. And my reputation speaks for itself. So I feel like you're trying to come in here and like school my ass.
I just want to, yeah, I am trying to, I'm trying to educate you, Katie, yes, about who it is that you're associating with.
Okay. And
what they get up to, the sort of shit that they get up to. Now, the thing is, the reason why I jumped on your stream was actually just the kind of title, right? And it's like, look, you're a smart woman, right? You are one of the more intelligent people in this community, as far as I can tell.
Thank you.
And I have no doubt that eventually you will see it for yourself, because people do.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm receiving what you're telling me, Shiva. I am. I'm receiving what I'm not. I'm listening to you. I am. I'm listening. I understand what you're saying.
And it's like, look, I don't lie about these people, right? I'll actually go out to bat for them. I've gone out to bat for Steph. When Huckleberry did a Let's Call the CPS on Steph's stream, I came out in Steph's defense. I think I'm actually really fair with these fuckwits.
I honestly, Shiva, I haven't seen you around at all.
No, that's because it's not fun anymore, Katie. Do you remember a couple of years ago when do you remember that stream, the stream section that happened with Nathan, Andrew, and myself? That never happens anymore. That sort of shit never happens now.
I know. It's gotten dark.
Yeah. Very dark.
It has definitely gotten dark.
It's gotten to the point where people can fabricate evidence accusing other people of being rapists, and nobody cares. Nobody
You're right.
gives a shit. And it's like, well, fine, fair enough.
You're right. It's fucked up.
I'm not up for doing
I get it.
And I suppose part of the reason why I jumped up here is because genuinely I like you a lot. Like, nothing sexual, no hetero.
You're gay. I get it.
I know. Genuinely, I like you a lot, and I respect your intelligence.
Shiva, you love me. Stop it. You miss me. You miss me. Stop it.
I don't miss people. That's a waste of emotional energy.
You miss me secretly.
No, I don't miss people.
That's debate. We can debate on this later, but I understand what you're saying, and I understand. Like, I get it. I get it. I get what you're saying.
I mean,
and I respect that.
And I think, look, as far as I'm concerned, if you're going to fabricate evidence to accuse someone of a sexual crime, you should be ostracized. That's like, because it seems like beyond the pale.
Shiva, see, hashtag blame Katie. I cannot.
No, it's not about. I'm
but
not.
I feel like you're putting this all on me to do something.
No, Katie,
like I cannot.
Katie, you are not responsible for the actions of other people.
Right.
In no way am I blaming you for anything.
Yeah, but you're making me feel like you just basically said that you look at me different because of the people that I have on my panel right now. And that's not fair.
No, of course it's fair. Of course it's fair to form judgments of people based on who they associate with.
Okay, then I'm not, okay. I get it. Do you want to talk to these people or no?
No, it's all right. If you're going to bring them up, I'll bounce. Have a good stream, and maybe we'll talk later.
Okay. All right, Shiva. Take care. That's not fair. That is not fair. Before I let you all up.
And she's right. We've all had lots of people up there. You know, he's associated with a lot of people in the community that don't care for, or I think have done tacky or bad things, or, you know, he's had them on his panel. I don't understand. Just
that's not fair. Like, I have known Shiva for like half a decade, and we have gotten along beautifully this whole time. And it's just shitty to hear that he has lost respect for me due to me being around people that he hates. And regardless of if I understand where he's coming from, I'm still looked at differently. That's not fair. And I have never changed ever. My opinions and my stance on certain things, morals and values, have never, ever changed. He does. Does he really? Well, okay, so like, what the hell? Don't tell me what to do, or I don't know. Just, y'all, don't fucking tell me what to do, okay? I'm the actual factual. Hey, Liz.
hey, welcome to the panel.
Thank you. You know, I just wanted to say, I've been approached by at least like 5 different people, and I've been told about other people that they have a serious issue with, and then they tell me what these people have done, and I usually am not even aware of what they've done, because this stuff happened when I was gone for like 10 months, and then it's like they're waiting for me to disavow those people and not associate with them anymore. And this is what happened here. And I mean, I wish that he had spoken to me behind the scenes, because I mean, this just wasn't, I have not seen Shiva. I haven't seen
all fairness,
months.
That's not Shiva's style. Doing things behind the scenes in DMs is absolutely not his style.
Yeah.
In all fairness.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't think that this conversation with him should have even happened, to be honest, because he, he hasn't been around. I've seen him in other people's chats and channels, but he has not ever come over here. He was in Ernie's the other night, and he like he hasn't come over to my channel at all. And I'm not trying to be like a baby about it. My period did start, so I'm a little sensitive. But last night, like it's hard to hurt my feelings, and like that stung when he said that to me, because I
And
have
if he was hanging out in fucking Ernie's,
he was on Ernie's panel for like an hour or something.
so he was hanging out on Ernie's.
Yeah. And I don't care about that shit. I mean, I just want, like, he could come say hi to me. I go live all the time. But regardless,
But that doesn't mean I think that he espouses everything that comes out of Ernie's mouth.
No, and yeah.
See how that works? See how that works?
Yes, and like I'm too simple-minded, like, because I don't think like that. People can go where they want. That is not a reflection. That's not going to change my opinion on that person unless they start doing those behaviors that I don't condone. You know what I mean? And my reputation speaks for itself. Am I slow? Yes. Retarded? Whatever. But I have stayed consistently slow and retarded. And, it is what it is. And that it hurt my feelings when he said that he's lost respect for me, because I have always respected him to the utmost. And we've always gotten along. And I consider him a very intelligent person. I've had really, really interesting talks, like about, psychology and sociology and just, deeper level types of conversations. So it just sucked to hear that. And then it also sucked to hear, like, I'm put in a position because, and this is kind of what happens all the time, I'm put in that position where they start saying, well, they did this and this and this and this. And then it's like crickets, because how do you want me to respond to that? I mean, they know I don't condone that shit. All that shit that Bird did, that is so wrong, to make up a clip and like put together a clip to make it sound like Shiva's saying that he is like a sexual predator or whatever. That's horrible. But like, what am I supposed to do about it? I would never do it. He knows I would never do something like that. He knows that I would. I say that all the time. I don't agree with that bullshit. It's cruel. It's horrible. And the association game is unfair, really.
It's who we see on YouTube panels is never all there is to somebody.
Right. And to be completely honest, he had an experience with these people that's the polar opposite of my experience. Bird and AC and Steph, they were the first people to reach out, or I don't know if kind of reach out to me. And they are the first people that have been beyond supportive of me when I got doxxed, because they knew how fucking upset I was about it. And like, Shiva didn't care that I was doxxed. None of the people that have given me hell about who I hang out with even asked me if I was okay. And they were supposed to be like close to me, or, closer to me, like Rada. That's another situation. And if he's listening, like, I mean, I think he knows what happened. Him and I had a conversation, and he won't come over to my channel because of these people. And don't put that on me. Like, the experience with other people is not my experience with them. So like, I mean, I get it. If you don't want to be around them, don't be around them. But I'm going to keep doing my actual factual. That's not going to stop me from doing what I do.
Well, I can tell you that my experiences with so many of these people recently have been positive ones.
Mm-hmm. Mine too.
And It wasn't
Mhm.
Shiva that has sent me or said any condolences to me on the loss of my husband. And it's not that I expect them to,
Right. But you don't
but
hold it against him either,
I
right?
don't hold it against him. But on the other hand, all of those people that he maligns have been remarkably compassionate to me.
Right. That's my experience with them. So, I mean, and he is all for, people can change. People can get better. I remember him arguing that sexual abusers and predators can be forgiven. And I mean, he has, but I respect his opinions. I respect, what he thinks, and I don't know. I just in my life, I don't look at my like social life
And,
that way.
some months ago, I had a conversation with a friend of mine, and I told him, I said, I know that people want me to harshly judge everybody I come into contact with.
Mm-hmm.
But my life experiences, raising two flawed children.
There's no
That
such thing as a
came,
flawed child. Don't ever say that again in my presence. I'm
well,
serious. Don't ever, because there's no such thing as a flawed.
everybody is flawed, though.
But
And
not,
it's,
you know what
it's
I mean.
and you knew what I meant.
Well, don't say it out loud, because I don't like that. But
And
go on. See, look at me. I'm censoring your freedom of speech already. Okay, sorry. Go on.
but my experiences raising my kids and my experience with my own mental illness and the mistakes that I made that had far reaching consequences. Decisions that I made 10 years ago are affecting me today, right now. And, I had to learn to forgive myself. And, how can I go around judging people so harshly when I've made some decisions that have managed to fuck up my own life in a lot of ways? I mean, this is I just I just try not to judge people right off the bat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And when people treat me well, I'm just not going to repay kindness by stabbing them in the back.
Yeah. Yeah. It's unfortunate. And
By saying, you can't come on my panel. We can't have a discussion. I've been trying to get somebody to come on this panel that, I want to have a discussion, and, that person doesn't like me, and I don't like her very much right now either. So, but it still doesn't mean I don't want to have a discussion with them.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And,
this is a person that has, basically threatened me with real world shit. And I still want to have a discussion with them. So this whole, why are you talking to them? It just.
Right. It's silly and stupid. And, it's even more silly to me because this isn't even real life. This is the internet. We don't know who we're talking to really at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like, this is as removed as a conversation or, interaction can be, right? Because it's all virtual. It's a removed form of interaction. And that's where you can come on my panel, Lightfoot. It's a hot ass mess up there, but hell, I'm up there. So yeah, I mean, the whole, in my experience, the people that have given me hell about where I go or who I associate with are the ones that have not been a real friend to me in the first place. Have not truly, it's almost like they just want to like yell at me to yell at me and
You
pick
know,
me apart. And I know that Shiva has been gone from this and he explains it, or he just did, it's not fun anymore. And I understand Shiva so much. I do. I understand where he was coming from, and he was coming from a place of pain. And I can't
and I
imagine.
understand.
Yes, yeah. And that's why I wasn't, I received what he was saying, but I don't, that doesn't mean that I'm going to be like, okay, all of you irreverents in the back, in the basement, get the fuck out of here. You're all blocked. Like, I can't, no, that's not, people can redeem themselves. People can change. And, that shit happened way before I was around or during the time I took a break. I didn't even know about any of that stuff, really. So Shiva was like blasting me with new information about, them, and all I could do was say that I would never do that. That's not cool at all. I don't agree with like I don't agree with anyone here 100%. It's just, but especially that stuff, and my stance on that stuff has never ever ever changed ever. I've stayed consistent.
Right. I don't like gatekeeping, telling people where they can go and who they can speak to and who they can talk to.
Right. Me neither. I wish he had come to me, because we have talked on Discord and stuff. Like, we've had behind the scenes chats and stuff, but I just, when it comes to that kind of stuff, I guess now I'm a content creator, right? I have a channel. I have people that come to my channel, and people from all walks of YouTube will show up at my channel, and some of them are fucking terrorists and some of them are the sweetest people. And it's I don't know. It just depends. Everyone's got their own experience with people, Some people have had, like, a group of people can have the same experience with one person. We just saw that go down yesterday. But you have to respect the different experience that people have with people that you dislike, because that's just how it is. And
Mhm. And he has every right to despise Bird. He really does. Bird
absolutely, I would despise Bird. I would hate him.
Shit to him.
Mhm.
I'm not invalidating his feelings and his right to not associate with him.
Right. And I was trying to make that super clear to him that I understand him. I do. I understand him.
But there's some people that he speaks with and hangs out with that they socialize in Huckleberry server, for instance.
Yeah.
Visit her channel in her chat. And
right. It's kind of like, you got to check what you've got in your closet before you come and try to clean mine. You know what I mean? But again, like, Steph made the point yesterday that he's friends with Teresa, right? And Teresa was the one that came up in my chat screaming at me. Remember, y'all, when she came on my panel, she was calling me a junkie in the chat, saying all this nasty shit. Yeah. This was when Jamie was on.
Wow.
Yeah, she was, and I don't know this lady. I've never had a problem with her. She has never, as far as I'm concerned, she's come into my chat once. But I don't know what happened. She was just talking shit to me from my chat, and I said, do you want to come up and talk about this? Because I don't know what the hell you're mad at me for. Called me, a bitch, a junkie. Called me, it's still up, unless she,
right.
Yeah, it's still up where you can see it, but she came on my panel and just called me out my name and was screaming at me because I was not telling the news about what evil things Bird and Jamie and AC have done. And that's not the actual factual I want to factually actually talk about, lady. Like, what the hell? If you want a story to get out through me, you can pay me. But otherwise, like, bitch, I'm going to fucking say what I want to say. The news is the news I want to bring. You are not in the news. You have never been in my news. Okay. If that's the problem, hit me up. We can talk about it. But no, ma'am, you're not going to fucking come scream at me for not, going over the news of your trials and tribulations. Okay. Sorry. But yeah, she called me a bitch and a low life and all this shit. And I'm like, bro, stop it. And then I find out that, she hangs over there with the doxers and the real lifers. Oh, this was funny. Steph goes, well, how can you come up here and say this stuff, but you are wrenched up over in doxers and real lifers chats? And she goes, you know what she said back? She said back, I can go wherever the fuck I want. And I say, ma'am, you just totally debunked your entire argument that you came up here to scream at me for doing. What the fuck is going on? What the hell? Right. She had no problem lying on me. So, I mean, and Shiva is also friends with Teresa. And I don't care about that. Right. But I only care about it when it's the hypocrisy, right? I don't call people out for doing where they want to, what they want to do, where they go. But if you're going to call me out and corner me and try to get me to disavow people, you better know what's in your fucking closet too, because I mean, no one is safe from being associated with terrible people on here or people that have done terrible things,
STL, and I think your girlfriend would like to see Turtle Boy get by with all his shit.
He's weird. I mean, and the other thing is, like,
welcome, Heidi. How are you today?
Hey, Heidi. The other thing for me is that you have to remember that the internet never forgets, right? So anything that anyone has ever done to each other, you can find it. You can go back 3 months, 3 years, 5 years, and it's all there. And it's kind of shitty because it's definitely a reference spot where it can be used against you all the time. And it keeps people stuck from moving forward but when that serves their reason, when it serves their purpose, they can use that as a weapon, right? So there's so many moving parts to this virtual shit, and I just, if you are a shitty person to me, if I see you being shitty to somebody else, and, I will absolutely be the first person to be like, I do not like that. I don't want that shit around me. And all those guys up there, they know not to bring that shit over to my channel. They know. They do it on their channels and stuff. And, it's, they respect that. And that's all I can ask of a person, right?
Yeah.
But gatekeeping is lame. I'm pretty sure. I think the only gatekeeping I've done was was it like a reverse gatekeeping, y'all? Because I said that one time, if you support people who are over there doxing my ass off, doxing people's asses off, like, please don't come over here, because that just, for my peace and serenity, I don't need people like that around me, because that's just, no, I consider that unacceptable, really unacceptable. You're going after kids, you're calling CPS and shit. It's just unacceptable. And I'm not gonna, I don't want people like that around me.
I am going to pick up where the others join you back on the panel.
Okay. On the internet? Okay. Nobody knows. That's not fair. Okay. I'm going to let you all up. Ugh.
Rude as fuck.
Wow. Rage quit. By the way,
Rude.
Shiva loves proper parties.
Proper parties. My goodness.
Deep in the
You
forest
guys.
with strangers.
He likes proper parties.
And I love how he quoted some bullshit that he has nothing to know. He has no knowledge about.
Oh.
Not everyone that gets put on probation with a felony can't associate with other felons. He's a fucking retard.
What? What did he? What are you talking about? What did he say?
He said everyone that gets put on probation for a felony can't associate while on probation or after that. We can't associate with other felons. That's not true. That is not on every single felony probation case. That's a total fucking lie.
That is not true for all felons. No.
Hey, Katie, do you want to know what he
live in America?
About?
Hold on. Y'all be quiet for a second.
Hi, Katie.
Hey, this bothers me right now. Shiva, you know how much I respect you, and I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
I wish that that this conversation didn't happen like this, because it just looks, I don't know. Now
So,
the irreverents are up here and they're, I don't know, fuck. But that is shitty that you feel that way about me now. But
let me just make a quick point, okay? Because I see somebody in the chat is pointing out that Shiva hangs out with Shelly. And he does, but I personally think that Shiva goes up on Shelly's panel to troll her and to fuck with her, and Shelly doesn't get it, and Shiva gets a kick out of it, whatever. But somebody that he does support is Teresa. He is friends with Teresa Richards, and she has done.
She was horrible.
Well, technically, what Shiva just did was pull a Teresa by making.
Sorry, I gotta cut in real quick.
Hold on, no, Jamie, you don't have to.
Dude, my ride is pulling up.
Okay, bye. What Shiva just did was pull a Teresa and come up here and try to do the guilt by association while turning a blind eye to all of the things that person has done. Nobody holds Shiva accountable for what Teresa does. So why are you up here trying to hold Katie accountable for what the people she hangs out with does? You don't know her relationship with Bird. You don't know if Bird has helped her with something. You don't know if he's you don't know.
Will you pause it?
So if you're going to play the guilt by association game, we can do that, Shiva.
I want to say this, y'all. My experience, again, Steph, AC, and Bird especially were the biggest supporters of mine when I got doxxed. They were there for me, for real. They were there. They helped me understand things. They helped me. They literally were my emotional support people. And I didn't have to ask. And I'm not saying you guys all supported me so much, but I'm talking about behind the scenes and what steps I need to take, and how they have handled this, and just all this shit, the deeper kind of shit. They were there.
Right.
And that is something that I don't take for granted. That is something that I consider literally a gift, because I was completely in a lot of distress, and I respect them and I like them, and I really do appreciate them. So that's my experience with them, Shiva. Okay, I'll mute.
But everybody that we associate with has done something bad online.
Yep.
I mean, that's just the truth.
I do want to point out one thing, that we do have an audio clip where Shiva once admitted that Teresa has AIDS.
You're trolling,
Just saying.
and that's fine.
Just saying.
It's a funny
You
troll.
do?
I get it.
No,
I think this really, like, again, this is the second time that somebody that Katie considered a friend has attacked her on a basis of who she's associating with or who she's defending, or I mean, what she's involved in.
Mm-hmm. It's not.
That's not fair. No, it's not.
Like, y'all, everybody that's listening here, consider somebody's reputation. Consider their, consider if they've been consistent in their like patterns of behavior. Don't consider who they are around, because you're going to find somebody or a bunch of people that you hate and think are horrible people and do horrible shit that are attached to that person that you like and has stayed consistent and has never, their reputation. That's all you need to know. Because that's just not that's not how the world works. And especially on the internet, Shiva. Come on, Shiva. The internet.
Yeah, and also, like, Shiva, I remember the choke me at like your mommy, Shiva. Like, I remember those jokes, but I don't remember him ever actually accusing you of the R word. I remember him putting out a bounty and saying that if anybody could get a photo of you and your husband eating dinner out in public, that he would pay them for it, which I thought was funny because obviously that was never going to happen, but you had a whole fit about it. But if somebody could please refresh my memory of when Bird ever accused Shiva of being the R word. I don't.
Teresa,
AC, do you remember that?
Hold on. Teresa, can you please leave my chat or come in on your regular page? We know it's you. And why are you even over here?
Ain't that right, Natalie? So fucking stupid.
Like,
no, she has the rule over your eye.
Who the fuck is Natalie?
Okay, Happy Hippie, if you pay attention, I know it's hard for you. I just said if somebody could refresh my memory. But, all that compost must be filling your ears. A bunch of garbage and maggots and weird shit because you're dirty as fuck.
Will you pause it, Liz, for a second? I want to say this.
You hippie
Wash
bitch.
your hair, bitch. Wash your hair.
Yesterday, I blocked Happy Hippie from my channel because of her behavior. I saw for myself firsthand what she was saying and doing. And, I think I saw her in this chat here. And like, Liz, did I like text you or message you like, what the fuck is she doing in here? Why is she in here? You know what I mean?
No. No.
I mean, and it's to everybody is going to do and feel what they want about a person, but Happy Hippie is staying fucking blocked. Sorry, bitch.
Okay, well, I'm not going to block her. I don't really want to block or time out anybody. I really don't.
But I don't have time for her bullshit. And, I don't, she owes you a fucking, I mean, did she apologize? Actually, I don't even care, because when shit like that comes out of people's mouths, it's just a no for me. Okay, I'm going to mute.
Of all the things, do you want to know what really, like, see, me and Shiva, we've gone back and forth. I like Shiva, I hate Shiva.
No, I remember.
She hates me,
hold on,
he likes me. Like, what? Go ahead.
Real quick, AC. He answered me in the chat. Yes, I remember that, Shiva, but I don't think that was about Bird accusing you of the R word.
So there's been plenty of things that Shiva has come to our channel at the shit show and has demanded that we do. Like, we don't do this, we don't do that. Like, one of the things he got pissed off about was us playing commercials. It was meant to be funny. And, well, Shiva didn't take too kind to this kind of humor. Can you play What's in the Basement?
I don't see anything. Oh.
Hi,
Are
Minster.
you tired
We
of
see you.
drinking shitty coffee? Well, worry no more and wake the fuck up, because we are now selling you a limited edition Shiva Toadstool Coffee Mug. This mug features Shiva on a moral high ground with a devil on his shoulder, raising the moral standards of an angel. You too can drink your shitty coffee in this Shiva Toadstool mug for the low cost of $9.99. But wait! We're now willing to send you a secondary mug absolutely free of charge. All you have to do is cover the shipping and handling for a low charge of $153.
You gotta love the mushroom head.
If you haven't been shielded by Shiva's
Like
last
the
coffee
placement
mug
of it.
experience, this will
The small
definitely take
one.
the bank out of your pocket. All Shiva the Shield products are copywritten and trademarked by
What
the
the
bird.
hell?
That's right. I own your face, Shiva. All rights reserved.
Okay, now I did help
Jesus.
produce that.
So bad.
I might have had a hand in that, but that was just innocent
Yeah,
fun, right? Like it's just
Yeah,
trolling.
me. Come
The
on.
whole mug thing was just trolling.
Okay, so that is just trolling.
Mm-hmm.
But some of the other stuff,
trolling. It was just
but
teasing.
some of the other stuff, it was not. I was here for
Deplorable.
it.
Yeah. It was
I mean,
bad.
it just the whole thing about the abuse that he suffered when he was a child, and just bringing that up to him. And in private, I have been very vocal about how distasteful I find that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that part of it, I want no part of.
Right. Me neither.
But like I said, his feelings, like I said, his feelings towards him are not without merit. But on the other hand,
Right. I was about to say that.
it's like I said, everybody has people that they stand up for in spite of their behavior or words or actions, or they do.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is that Manda the oh my god. Mine that I did, Shiva, is this hey, you're mad at AB too?
Another psychic
Wow.
scammer? What?
You and AB, we used to all be close. I don't understand. Look at my
Bird has this
Look-
effect on people, Katie. I'm sorry. He
Mhm.
does.
but like, why do you give Bird so much power? Why do you give these people so
Thank-
much power? You
thank
act like they're,
you.
like, mind, they can like control
Yeah.
people,
I've been asking myself that for years.
right? Like what that confuses me. I think that's why I don't understand where they're coming from, because I don't ever give people that kind of power to, but hold on. Shiva, I want to show you something, and I want you to tell me if this is mean or not. Okay, hold on. I'm going to mute so you don't hear my clickies because I don't have my keyboard.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me if this is mean or not.
A message from Melissa's cousin Bobby Sue.
Yes, hello. I am Melissa's cousin, Bobby Sue. I'm here to my profile picture to catfish all of you. Yes, my fucking dumb cousin has been using my picture to catfish all of you. What do you have to say for yourself, Melissa?
I can't believe you're saying this right now, Bobby Sue, cousin Bobby Sue. Well, first off, I'd like to say catfish. I like to eat catfish. I love catfish. It tastes mighty. mighty good, mighty fine. I'll eat the catfish raw. I don't even cook it sometimes. Just fucking put it on a plate and eat it. Oh, with a good old Marlboro 100, I need to smoke a cigarette, Bobby Sue. Oh man, I'm really embarrassed right now, but I don't know what you're talking about. I would never use your picture to fool the whole community now. Why would I do that? I wouldn't do that. Maybe I would do that. Maybe I did that, but I'm not going to tell anybody I did that because nobody see that. If nobody see it, nobody knows it. Just like I'll yell, scream at a child if I have to, as long as I don't. Nobody sees it or I don't hit it. Ah, man, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna go back in my room and then cry, rub my rolls.
You go do that, Melissa. Go, you fucking fat heifer. You know, and you didn't even apologize to Katie yet. You know what, Katie? I'm sorry. I am sorry for my dumb fucking fat cousin Melissa fucking harassing you like she does. I personally love the actual factual, and I think you're beautiful. Ain't that, Melissa? You better get right, girl.
I refuse to say sorry. Say, Katie, that woman, she's the devil. I refuse to say it.
God damn it, Melissa, you fucking say sorry now, you fucking fat cow.
Bobby Sue.
God damn it, Melissa, you apologize now, or I'll put you sleeping in the goddamn barn again with the fucking pigs and the cow shit, you fucking goddamn bitch.
Damn it, okay. I'm sorry, Katie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for harassing you. I promise I'll never do it again. I'll just sit here and rub my fat neck roll.
Okay, I'll quit playing it here because also I want to announce that Sweet Melissa did apologize to me and we're cool now. So yeah, but I just wanted to know, thank you. Yay. Yeah, we're cool now. So yeah, but was that mean, Shiva?
Real quick, the settlement in the chat there says you could change the name to the Katie Takes a Shit Show.
No.
He just,
I asked him if it was mean. And
I'm
he
going to
said,
forward
I don't
this a
care
little
about the
bit. It
meanness.
was kind of lulled there. I want to get the part with Shiva.
Yeah. But
well, do you think this is mean then, Katie? Oh shit, hold on. Doo-doo.
Okay, Shiva's in the back.
Oh, is this the ballet one?
No, this isn't the ballet one.
No.
But is this one mean then?
No. Is that him?
It's always been him.
I'm not gonna play it. I don't want to play it.
Okay.
He doesn't show his face. He never shows his face.
Actually, he did. That's how they got the face.
Oh, that was an accident. That was a cam slip. All right, look, AC.
Yeah, cam slip.
Lied, by the way.
I've had cam slips.
Lied,
I've had cam slips.
AC,
what did I lie about? I'm a liar, right?
Okay, yeah. You said that I made demands of your channel based on you playing videos.
You did.
That's actually not true. And I challenge you to find a clip of me saying that. What I did was I told you that you needed to remove the calls to action for harassment. That was it. That was the only thing I ever came to you at your channel about, was the calls to action for harassment. At no point did I come to you and say, you can't use, if you use my image, I'm going to take your channel or strike your channel. Never. Show me the clip. Go and get the clip. You should have it at your disposal. The last time I challenged you to show me a clip, the clip you showed was of me talking about a call to action.
Where you also talked about your image.
No, it was the call to action stuff.
No, it was because his avatar was
you
your
made
face.
it about the call to action, but you brought up the image and your face being shown. You said that was going to be the way that you struck. That was going to be the way that you struck the channel. I'm not looking for the shit right now. I'm not looking for the shit right now. I'll find it later. I'll find it later. I'm not worried about it.
Go to the Wolfpack channel.
I'm not even worried.
Go to the Wolfpack channel. It's right there.
That's why.
No, go to the Wolfpack channel. It's right there.
Now, recently.
Wolfpack channel?
Yeah, Wolfpack channel. You'll find it. It's right there.
Remember
Shiva has a problem, I think, is the title of it.
Right. Now, recently, I did, and this was in the last, 2 months, right? I started saying, if you use my image, I'm going to privacy strike you. But that's only in the last, couple of months.
No, okay, well, when you were up on ACs and you were demanding that he remove this content, one of your major points, and issues was that Bird came up with an avatar of your face.
Show me the clip.
Okay, we will.
Okay.
Hold on.
You know
I
what? Send
think
me the
AC will
link.
be able
I
to
don't
find it.
remember.
Oh, damn it! I'm gonna have
I
to.
was gonna
I'll
say.
probably have to drop off.
Oh,
Just
I
give me
hope
one
I'm not
sec.
going
Hold
to have
on.
to eat humble pie here. That would be really fucking embarrassing.
I mean, you can call it embarrassing all you want. We've already gone through this. Like, you tried to take our channel down based on your face.
No, I successfully.
Don't you remember?
Okay, am I still here? All right, look in the private chat.
Struck videos of yours.
Look in the private chat. It should. I think it's that one. If it's not that one, I mean, this will. This
right, give me a
will
second.
show it beautifully.
Well, that's 3 minutes long. So, at what point?
It's there. Yes, you had an issue with a call to action, but you also had a big issue with him using your face.
Thank you. Call to action.
What's going on? So we have ASMR here, which is like AC's co-host. Is that not correct?
Yeah, well, ASMR was on the panel last night where I warned Authority Check that if he allowed Bird to go onto his panel and offer money for my details, I would be striking his channel. I will strike any channel that allows
What are you
Bird to do
striking it
that.
for?
I'm guessing it's going to be bullying and harassment. Okay. So okay. So first of all, he let Bird up there whilst Bird was using a picture of me, whilst his username was a joke about the fact that my mom tried to murder me. First of all,
he actually came up with the.
First of all, to just address that. No, the stream is up. You can go and watch it. I've just been watching it.
He didn't come. No, hold on. Let it play because he didn't come up.
When Bird says,
Yeah,
"Give me like my money, David,"
I visit Red
He didn't. Manila. But you were wrong, Shiva. He didn't come up with that.
He didn't come up with
in my village.
No, he came up with the avatar as a crown. And
who came up with
touch every fucking kid in your village?
That was his name on the panel. It was a crown.
So I can't. AC, we're trying to have a conversation.
Wiki, everybody. The
Shiva,
fucking
you're wrong
child
here.
grooming fucking
Just shut up and
profile
listen.
in the flesh.
Sorry, did he call me a child grooming pedophile?
He said, "Sicky Ricky." Are you Sicky Ricky?
Rick.
This is your fucking majesty.
So at what point
down to the clown,
I was going to
motherfucker.
strike you for using
Who's
my
that?
First of all,
He actually came up with the.
First of all, so let's just address that. No, the stream is up. You can go and watch it. I've just been watching it. When I'm not hearing you saying I'm going to strike you if you use my image. Bird explicitly states, "I've got lots of money. I'll give you money for Shiva's details." He says it on the fucking panel. And at no point is AC like, "Bird, what the fuck are you doing?"
Okay, so are you saying that you would have been better if AC said, "Bird, what the fuck are you doing?" Because he can't predict what Bird's going to say.
If it kicked him from the panel and said, "I'm not having that," then I'd have been all right with it. Yeah.
Okay, so it's not that it's being said on the panel;
I'm
it's
still waiting
the
for it to
panelist
hear me say
reaction
that I'm
to
going
it.
to strike you for using my image. No, right, it's not about authority.
You said it in the beginning. We already played that.
Play it again. I didn't hear.
No,
You do
but
understand
it
this,
is.
don't you, Steph? No,
No,
it's about
I know
Bird.
you're saying that, but you're saying
Have
that
you not? Can you
but
no,
it's
Steph,
the
read
authority
the
check
article.
reaction on whether or
Yeah.
not you strike him.
Oh my god.
It'll
AC,
Shiva, you go back and forth here this entire time. It's Bird.
Hold up just a second.
Yo.
Hello.
What's up?
No,
Why is your
I'm
people
gonna drop
timing me
down.
out,
It's
bro?
not because of STL. I just am gonna drop down to the chat.
Oh, shut up.
Okay.
You're a liar. Fake
All right,
ass
thanks
bitch.
for having me up.
She's fake as fuck, bro. So what's up, homie?
What's up, STL?
Why is your people being rude to me?
That's something you'll have to ask them.
Oh, they make up lies about me. They won't tell me the truth. They won't be honest. Why do you put up with that shit from them people? I don't put up with it.
Are you up here?
You want to let these people to do whatever they want, say whatever they want? I suppose so. All right, you want me to drop down so Katie can come back up? You guys are having way more fun than this, right?
STL, I'd just like for you to be a little bit more laid back in my chat.
Oh, you want me to be laid back? Well, why all these fucking people talk all this shit about me?
I don't want them talking that shit in my chat either.
Well, you let them do it. It's on you, bro. You let
Where
them
are they
talk all
telling
that
you?
bullshit. They want me dead. They want my family dead. They want my people dead. That's right. So, what about that? You let them say whatever they want. As soon as I say someone's an idiot, a retard, or an asshole, you say, "Oh my God, you can't be talking like that." Help me make them sense.
Where are they in my chat telling you to die?
So they have to be specifically. Well, Sugar Crit says, "Oh yeah," I said they want me to dead. She's like, "Well, that's not everybody." So Sugar Crits specifically in your chat. Now they're going to say, "Well, I didn't say I wanted you to die, STL. I just implied that, right?" That's what they're going to say. But you said you've seen them say it before. Don't play stupid, Elizabeth K. Come on.
I'm not playing stupid. It's just that I have rules for my channel.
So you have rules for the chat that applies to me or the page. But if they don't apply to them,
it's why I try to give everybody a chance to come up on my panel and talk, regardless of whether I like them or not.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that. I think that's fair.
I just don't. I want to hold panels where there's discussions about actual topics.
I would love that. Is this an actual topic, really? Reviewing Katie's stream? I mean, what are we really talking about here? I think Shiva, but now it's just like, I don't know. They're talking about Teresa and this and that, and I don't know, man. Is this an actual topic?
The whole point is there's a lot of gatekeeping that goes around. Oh, I saw you at this channel, and you're wrenched up at that channel, and you did this, and you did that, and you talked to this person. See, I do not tell anybody who they can associate with, who they can talk to, who they can speak to.
Okay, well, you let your moderators do that. That's the problem. You may not do that, but your moderators do that, right? And so then it reflects on your channel because your moderators are taking action.
When they're at other channels, I mean,
no, your channel.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about me calling Michelle dog shit human, right? And then you flip out. You say you're not going to put up with that. Okay, fine. But you let them.
There is a conversation between. I just want all these people in the basement to know that I'm not letting any of you up right now because this is between me and STL at the moment. Adding people is not going to help. Regardless if you're here to support STL or if you're here to support me.
Look, I would love if we have like an actual topic to discuss. I know, this is the drama community, so I guess we can discuss different drama things. But I mean, how long is that going to be fun? You know what I mean? Like we all have our own unique talents, and
the conversation.
Some of us are like musicians or or shit like that. You know, we could talk about UFOs, or we could talk about space. We could talk about, you know, music.
Do
Those
I
are
look like
actual
Pat
topics.
S to you?
No, but you have some hobbies and you enjoy some things, right? Let's talk about that versus
Nobody
each
is
other's.
interested. Nobody is interested in my hobbies.
I think you'd be surprised. There's niche hobbies all over on YouTube. There's, you know,
Yes, but
videos about guys repairing, you know, electronics in, you know, their garage with oscilloscopes and fixing things. I mean, there's hundreds of people that watch that shit.
are you trying to tell me how I should run my channel? You know, there are
I'm
people
suggesting
that
things. I'm not telling you. You're just saying you want to talk about actual topics. Those are actual topics. This bullshit that we do, talking about each other, and then eventually that evolves into, or devolves, I should say, into.
But there is an underlying
right?
theme. There is an underlying theme.
What is that? What's the underlying theme?
The underlying theme is the fact that, you know, Shiva, he barges up on Katie's panel and he starts to hand her ass about who she associates with. Well,
he was making an observation.
Of course. But you know what? Others can also make observations about who he associates with as well.
Okay, fair enough.
And so.
But isn't that like kind of gatekeeping then? If each party's doing that? Is that what you're trying to talk about?
But see, that's something I would never bring up were it not for the fact that you have people that keep coming up here or coming up. Well, they came up to Katie's panel. You had Teresa one day and then you had Shiva another day. They want to tell her how to run her channel. Look, I'm not going to make everybody happy. I'm going to talk about stuff that is going on here. Nobody wants to hear me sing like a Disney princess. Okay.
I mean, there's some people that might, but you know,
but not
the thing
here.
is, I want you to talk about what makes you happy,
but not
what makes a moderator happy per se. You know what I mean? Like what makes you happy? That's when you're going to get enjoyment out of being a live streamer in a way, right? Or holding panels. You're going to be talking about things that you're knowledgeable about, things that you enjoy. You know, that's really when you're really, you know, you find a lot more enjoyment out of this thing. You know what I mean? In my opinion. Versus talking about each other all the goddamn time.
He doesn't want anybody singing.
Well, you can sit on mute then.
But nobody here is going to want to hear it. STL. I have to speak to the audience that I'm dealing with.
Right. Okay, but the audience.
And the underlying topic of Katie's panel from yesterday afternoon was something that I have wanted to talk about for a while.
Okay.
And
can we
the
talk
whole
about like how AC, like, you know, he wants to throw Shiva's image out there like that. He's like, here, pull this up backstage. Like, Shiva doesn't do that shit. They do that shit, right? That's them. That's them that are trying to, you know, fuck around with people, right? You don't do that. I don't do that. They do that, though. You know, it's not, oh, well, it's a public image, or it's this, or it's a cam slip. The point is, he's just being a dickhead, a piece of shit, right? AC.
And he'll tell you that. Honest to God, he will tell you that he is being a total shit stirrer. He's stirring the pot. He's being an asshole.
Use that excuse? Can I just say that then? Whenever I act up, or I'm just stirring the pot. Oh, okay, STL's just stirring the pot. No, you won't let me get away with that. You won't let me use that.
And you know what? Guess what? STL, If he tries to come up here with that video, I'm not going to let him play it because I don't want him stirring the pot in that way on my channel.
Well, good for you.
Do you see how that works?
I do, and I think that's commendable in a way, right? You're standing up.
You know what?
You have some morals.
But
you can say, hey, look, right? I think that's great.
So that's what I'm saying, STL. I'm going to talk about this.
And Katie didn't do it. You know, to give Katie, you know, she didn't put that. You know, well, maybe she did. I forget. I remember they were playing some clip or something. I wasn't really watching. But you know what I mean.
And I'm going to tell you, STL, your innocuous statements annoy the fuck out of me.
Okay.
I know you think you're trolling hard. I just find it annoying. Like an itch. Like I got a rock in my shoe, okay? And I think that's the way you mean it.
Maybe.
Yes. Sometimes. Yes. If you're coming into every chat going, I'm dead, bruh. Yeah, you do.
It's just being silly. It's not like, hey, look, here's about Teresa, or here's this, or here's my daily mantra of hate from Jamie. And you said that was funny. You said that was your favorite part, is glug glug getting the jug. You said that in the chat like a couple of days ago. So you think that's funny?
Okay, STL. I'm just going to tell you right now that because we are having a civil conversation about you,
okay,
my opinion of Paige has not changed.
All right. So you think that's funny? All right. Well, how am I supposed to feel about that? You don't like Paige? I guess we could still be friends, but I don't find it funny when you find it funny, right?
We're just not going to agree about that. I mean, you know,
all right, fair enough.
Look, your friend Corrosive has openly mocked Paige on panels and said pretty insulting shit to her.
Okay,
hasn't he?
What should I do?
Hasn't he? And I'm not saying
he hasn't been very nice to her either in some regards. And I'll have some words with him too if I need to.
And I'm not saying that you should call him out over that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that not everybody is going to love your pink refrigerator, STL.
Why not?
Pink refrigerators are eyesores.
Well, I don't have a pink refrigerator.
Yeah, you do. You have a pink refrigerator.
I do.
Yes, you do.
You better not be lying about it. I don't appreciate that. You want real life on my refrigerator. All right. So what do you want to do?
I'm not talking about a literal refrigerator.
I know.
So
why don't I drop off and you can let the other people come up?
All right.
Okay. Well, it's good talking to you, Elizabeth K. I hope you're doing all right. And you know, like I said, in DMs, let me know if you need anything or need someone to talk to about, you know, what's been going on. Because you know what.
Thanks, STL.
Okay. Have a good Sunday.
Oh, you are so fucking lucky, Fatty Two Shoes. You are so fucking lucky.
I told you that bringing y'all up here was not going to help. I'm sorry. You know what kind of panels I run. And I am not the host of the shit show, and you know that. And likewise, I expect you to tone down your shit show persona when you're here.
I just got to compliment the fucking just hellfire missile that you launched at the pink refrigerator. I tip my hat to you, sir.
You're welcome.
That was excellent. I didn't see that coming. I didn't get it at first, and then I was just like, oh, wow. That's awesome.
He has a pink refrigerator, Jamie.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Paige. Never mind. I take it back.
I was.
Oh, okay. Cool.
That's his
Right
pink
on,
refrigerator.
right on course. Glug, glug, get the jug, bitch! So what are we talking about? What's going on? Going over a panel with
whole
Shouty Shiva?
underlying thing is you hang out with these shit bags. How dare you? But on the same time, at the same time, you know, you associate with these people who. That's the whole underlying topic here of Katie's panel from yesterday. And I think that that's outlined nicely, actually.
Right. I just want to bring up one major thing that a lot of people look past that I didn't get a chance to say before I had to go to a meeting last night and be rushed off the panel. Shiva talks about, like, you know, judging people who you associate with. Well, Shiva committed armed robbery against an elderly. So whoever wants to, like, judge a book by its cover or its rap sheet, well, you know, he kind of shouldn't have spoke on that. Because, yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I might have stole a bunch of shit on my fucking criminal background, but I didn't steal from elderly people. Unless you count the Illinois senator that wasn't a senator at the time that he was, you know, house was broken into. But I digress.
Pink refrigerator.
I think I might have to take Glug Glug getting the jug off and come up with something witty for pink refrigerator.
Sometimes you don't need to be foul to be witty. Not that I'm
That was
opposed
good.
to.
That was good. I got it. I must say, I didn't really get it all the way, and then all of a sudden it fucking clicked. I was like, oh shit! Refrigerator Pagey. Okay.
I mean,
You know,
we
everything
don't
that goes
all
into it
rock
gets
that
spoiled.
pink like the actual factual, you know?
Right, right. Some people can do it, some people can't. So where's Katie? Katie, come back. You can blame it all on me. Katie, come back.
It's Bird. It's AC, it's Bird, it's AC. No, Shiva. No, you're not going to sit here and you're not going to fucking overtalk me with some of this fucking bullshit that you're going to fucking bring up here. Every single time we go through this, it's the same fucking shit, Shiva. You're not going to overtalk me, Shiva. Just not going to happen. You can scream out as loud as you want to. Go ahead, scream like you're out there in the forest again there, big boy.
My voice low. Play it back.
I know, I could do the same thing.
When did I say that I'm going to strike you for using my image?
Shiva, you at the shit show, which you've done several times. You've done this several times. You've come up to our channel and tried to give us their little fucking warning or whatever the bullshit that was. And you tried to fucking use that as a strong arm to get us not to have Bert on the channel. I am not done talking. You can yell all you fucking want. You're not going to overtalk me. I'm not.
Play it to me, AC. You're distorting, by the way. Play it to
This
me,
is
AC.
all.
Why are we
Shiva.
shouting?
Show me where I said.
He wants to shout for some reason.
Using my image.
I don't know.
Okay, calm down. Can we just
I
take
figured
a
the
deep
longer I
breath?
shouted, he would too.
Show me where I say to you that I'm
No,
gonna
it's
strike you
Shouty
for using
Shiva.
my image.
Just calm down. Well, okay, when you make
Show me where I
the
say
first
to you.
point you make is
Can you play that
not
back,
only
please, so I
did you
can hear it
allow
again?
Bird to come up with a call to action, but you also allowed him to use an image of my face. I don't know why this is such a like a hang up on
anything
you.
else with that? Was there anything
Or like
else with that?
why is this such a thing for you?
Why is what
You
such a
said
thing
it.
for me? Play it back, please, AC.
Go back to the very beginning. Play it for him. It's right there.
Is me saying I will strike you for using my image. That's what I want to hear.
Shiva, there are a bunch of shit that you did at that time period. This isn't the only time you've come to us. There's been plenty of time. You've tried.
And we've got somebody in the basement.
I heard STL was up here.
James Banks.
Is Buck gone?
Yeah, you missed Fatty Two Shoes as he was tripping out the door.
God damn it.
I don't want any knockdown. Look, I don't want any knockdown, drag out shit on my panel. So I didn't bring anybody else up here. It would not have helped things, especially Jamie, for fuck's sake.
I was here to fucking be the voice of reason.
I just don't understand why we still have STL around when he did get
Sugar
caught
ain't doing its
stalking
job.
AK's kids on TikTok and shit like that. Like I don't know why you guys still humor that guy.
Yeah, I don't know. Sugar's not doing what it should do.
Well, I mean, like you guys were so upset about Savage Dave, fucking Dave, Steve 6.8, blah blah blah, all those other fuck people. But STL, AK came out with proof that he was, creeping and stalking on her kids and shit on TikTok, and I mean, that's good enough for me, man. Like he's a fucking certified creep. Should definitely
That's
not
it.
let him up on panels. Definitely not let him in chat. He's a fucking weirdo, dude.
But there's a lot of weirdos here, Fox.
Not like that.
Not like that. Not like that. All right. There's a lot of weird people, and then there's people that cross the line. STL did that.
What is he?
He's been stalking AK for a while. When it crossed into her fucking kids, that's when it went too far.
And he. This is something. Look, it's not something that I say that anybody should ignore if it's true.
Well, it is true. Like AK's mom fucking backed it up. What? Like we fucking have
they're young
screenshots of
kids.
this shit.
I
They're
know
kids.
they're young children. So, but just what I'm saying is, do we have any actual receipts?
Yes, screenshots of AK or of STL like following these accounts that were specifically made for AK and her kids. Kids, keyword, capital, underline, score, like whatever you need to do.
Parentheses and quotations.
Yeah, I don't understand why people think we're like kidding about this or like we're not serious about this. I had no point of not being serious about this.
So I get why you're serious about that. I get why you're serious about it. I get why you're upset. And look, what I don't want is any discussion about that to just turn into you're a fat, useless piece of shit. Glug glug, get in the jug, because that's not what the issue is.
It's literally not what I'm doing here. I'm saying this man is a certified fucking creep, a stalker, and we can all agree on that.
Yes. And I like to, mention one other thing. He says, he has a problem with people saying that they don't want him to exist, like living. I'm one of the few people that he literally threatened to kill in Tonic's chat and in his VC.
Yeah, he's starting to kill a couple people.
Yeah.
He's got a really bad temper,
STL,
man.
fuck you.
Yeah,
I'm
Paige,
just wondering if he ever beat up Paige.
Well, no, you had Paige make a fucking restraining order against Brett, right? And then you got STL threatening to fucking kill people out here, and storing data on them and shit, and all these weird fucking stalking.
Okay, the storing data. Look, there are people that have white paper in servers. People I've heard. I've been here for a long time, and there are servers that have stuff on other people. that's hardly a unique thing.
Not like
Not
him
to this
though.
degree. Like what is it? There were screenshots that got leaked to his shit from other servers, and they just like categorized like really a lot. There's a lot in there, man.
So I just want to
And
say
like he
that
brags
Page
about
B
it too.
officially, hold on. Page B officially has a new nickname, Come Chat Millionaire. Okay, go ahead.
You got Sugar Grits in chat saying she's been threatened multiple times by him. So you know it's not just men, women too. He doesn't give a fuck. If he gets angry, he fucking threatens to kill you. Like those aren't just fake threats. We can't just throw those out, right? If you're gonna sit there and make fucking restraining orders, then we gotta take all your words seriously too.
Good point. That's hella accurate. Amanda, I know you ain't talking about info, threatening on Alex V's fucking panel to out Brett with all this information that you have. You ain't released a single goddamn thing, so shut your fucking mouth. Oh, mac and cheese gonna let the fucking dogs out.
You can
Shut up.
release whatever the fuck you want, and like it's not gonna make a difference because the circle is so damn small of fucking retarded information that
Yeah.
we pass back and forth to each other. What are you offending? The other 100 people that pay attention to this? Like nobody cares. 30 people are gonna care out of that 100.
That's a high
Like
number.
that's not what I'm fucking worried about. I'm not worried about data being stored on me. I'm worried about this guy doing weird stalking shit on people, and it's bleeding into families now. It was one thing when it's people like me or Jamie who are just nobodies, we're assholes who just go to work. It's another thing when it bleeds into families.
Amanda, you weren't quoting someone else. You literally said, Brett Killeran, I will release all of the information that I have against you. Something about a 6-inch Slayer or a 6 fucking X Slayer shirt. Shut the fuck up. Go fucking hit on Pat and fucking catfish someone else. You lying fucking floozy.
Lauren.
Look, on a
What is
side
it?
note, Slayer does rule.
Lauren. However the fuck you say it. I don't know. Heard it said so many times. I don't know how to say it.
It's an Irish name.
It's
Kaloran.
Kaloran, right? Yeah, okay. Kaloran.
Yes.
I don't know why I heard Killeran so many times in the beginning that it's just like seeped into my fucking.
It's commonly
like
mispronounced. It's commonly
Right.
mispronounced, but Brett will be sure to correct you. It's Kaloran.
Fucking Irish
Killeran.
with their odd names.
It sounds like a robot. It sounds like an awesome killer robot. Killeran.
Kind of sounds
Really
like
Killeran.
He
But
probably
I
makes his
digress.
last
I
name
digress.
right up his foot because it has the word kill in it.
I just came up to point out that
That's
like
a good one.
STL man, you're a creep. Stop coming around here like at all. If you see him in chats, block him and shit. Stop letting him on panel. Don't give him a voice. Dude's a fucking creep. Creeping on AK's kids and shit. Don't agree with it. Really fucked. No one else should agree with it. Get this guy the fuck
What do you
out
think
of here.
about Shiva?
I don't care for her, I guess. I don't like he hasn't done anything to me like really other than just talk shit. I mean, like I don't hate the guy, right? I ain't got nothing against him. In fact, there are times when I've had good conversations with him. I'm sure if you would talk to me, there'd be good conversations we had in the future. So I got nothing there. But as for STL, yeah, man, you creep on families, you out my book. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't think STL realizes like a lot of us kind of in a I won't say a pitying way, but in a way we tried to see the good in you and there's just no more good left. Like I think the only really good conversation that I ever had involving you was when me, you, and fucking that other stoner dude that used to hang around with What's Truth. What the fuck was his name? Oh, I can't think of his name. But anyways, we went through that fucking crazy ass storyline book that was like an interactive book in the Discord, and we like watched it together one night. That was the only good time that I probably ever had with you. A couple good conversations, but most of them led to me wanting to just, drown you. But, that happens. What the fuck was that guy's name? Now I gotta find it. Ninja. That was his name. Ninja.
I am going to comment. STL and Paige's families have been contacted by people in our community.
So?
Jamie.
What? You mean after she had already done horrible shit to other people? Aligning right with what was done to her? See, all these people want to throw some shit and act like, what happened preceded what actually happened. And no, that's not the case. That's not how things built up.
I feel very strongly about not contacting people that are not part of this in any way.
Well, I'll take my weight for what I did. I sent an AA book to the wrong address. I meant to send it to Page B's address. I sent it to STL's ex-wife's address. So, miscommunication, was just trying to get a recovery book to a suffering drunk. If someone would get me the right address, I'd send the recovery book to Paige. I thought that I was. It actually cost me like $20 to send that goddamn thing. What do you mean, man? What's wow, Amanda? Fucking people. Come shot millionaire, Page B.
Good Lord. Yeah, him and Quick Quiver. Huh.
Like COVID times, just shit talking and not taking. Wow. That's a pretty sick desire to want to go back to fucking COVID times when you were like fucking trapped in the goddamn house and couldn't do shit. Couldn't even fucking gamble. Hey, Amanda, you're gonna really try and fucking knock me for sending an AA book to a fucking obvious fucking drunk who's like literally drinking her life away and probably gonna die from it? If that's an issue with you, go fuck yourself, you heartless, spineless, fucking backboneless bitch. Fucking tell me the fuck out of here. You act like I sent her a fucking novelty, you fucking worthless piece of shit. I sent her a fucking AA book. See, this is the problem with people like you, Amanda. You are very selective in your fucking outrage. Like you don't have consistencies. You just want to talk shit and fucking expect people not to fucking strike back. Let's go fucking cry again. How about that? It's not about what you want. Sometimes you don't get what you want. Sometimes you get what you need. STL, did you just call me a retardant? Yeah, I accidentally mixed up the mailing addresses. I don't think I had the correct one where you currently were, so I think it did wind up at your ex's house. But maybe maybe one of them had a drinking problem. So no mistakes in God's world. Empire Strike Back one time. Oh, Spanny Two Shoes just came up here to fucking derail the panel. That's about it. That's about all he had to do. Amanda, Shut the fuck up, because you would laugh when fucking people would send shit to Connie's house. Don't tell me you fucking didn't. Don't ever try and fucking act like you're holier than thou, because you've done some fucked up shit to people. I'm not even going to get into it on Elizabeth's panel, but you've done some horrible shit to people. So shut the fuck up. Nookie! Write down Knuckles. Tricking everybody. Elizabeth, are you alive?
Yeah.
Sitting over there pondering, huh? Don't tell her that. She's gonna think she's fucking special or unique or whatever they want to call it. Just a run of the mill fucking. Yeah, never mind. I can't do this. Gotta respect Elizabeth's panel. Can only go so far. Fight the urge, Jamie. Fight the urge. Elizabeth, you just let me know when I can go bananas. If at any time you feel the need to release the Kraken, you just say the word.
Oh man, I'm starting to get a headache from this.
It's because Big Brick. STL came up here to do one thing. Fuck up your panel. Fuck up your flow. Because you and Katie were up here doing a good panel, going over something that was interesting to you. And then STL came up here in a psychotic way and tried to get you to like what he likes and do what he wanted you to do, like your page or something. Like he literally tried to put you on page B level. What he doesn't realize is, you're not attracted to a box of wine, so he can't just put a box of wine somewhere and make her walk, wherever he wants to walk. Like he can't lead you like a service dog. Oh, so Amanda, I'm glad I scrolled up and seen this. Amanda says, in the beginning, sure did. I haven't, and I've made sure for at least a year not to interact because of the way people act. It's possible to try and not be a big D-bag. No. You see, I love how you wrote that fucking narrative. You should work for CNN that was halfway fucking plausible. But the people that know you know that that's complete and utter bullshit. Completely. You stopped because you didn't have any fucking ammunition. You stopped because you got fucking hit with some shit you didn't want to get hit with. You stopped because you got made a fucking fool out of. You stopped because you accidentally had a cam slip and you got fucking ostracized because this bullshit fucking picture that you had from like maybe 20 years ago that might have been you in high school. Yeah, that ain't you today, bitch. Not today, Satan. Okay? You stopped because you didn't like what people were saying about you. You went on other people's panel and tried to attack fucking well-liked people within our community and tried to fucking talk a bunch of bullshit. You stopped for your kids. You should have never started because of your kids, you fucking idiot. You came online thinking that this was some fucking safe place, and it's not. You're retarded. People like you just fucking anger me so much that you just, oh, god damn, I hate you. Real talk. You don't know what the fuck real talk is. There's nothing real about you, Knuckles. Okay? Nothing real about you. Not even your teeth. What are you talking about? You just said I stopped for my kids. Like, what are you talking about? You didn't bring your kids into this. Like, you brought you into this. They are an attachment of you. And evil motherfuckers went at you and whatever the fuck else they went at. Like, God, you should start writing for CNN, man. You're really just full of shit. Tonic, what the fuck? Elizabeth, wake up.
I'm awake.
Well, what are we doing here? I can only go off on Amanda so much before I reach my threshold for like hitting a retard.
STL, if you're hanging out in the chat, why did you look at her page?
Weird.
Why?
Hey, Amanda, no one would have figured that out if you wouldn't have brought it up online. Okay? You need to understand that in life, our problems are usually of our own making. We always play a part. What part did you play? And if you can answer that, then you can answer what not to do in the future to not have the same fucking base reaction. If you don't like that, well, tough titties. Yes, CNC, I also agree. Her listening skills do fucking suck. Amanda, you tried to fuck Rada. Okay, enough said. Like that, your arguing power and capacity stops right there. When you had to fucking finger a guy to get him to fucking come, your whole fucking argument just goes right
All
out the
right.
window. Okay, Knuckles.
Oh, ew, 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 ew.
All right, last time I'll say that. Okay. Testing the waters. Amanda, you only stopped when you got called out. Because after you went on Alex V's panel, I didn't really see you after that because of the simple fact that you didn't have anything of what you were talking about up on stage. You talked about all this good shit that you were going to release, all this horrible shit that you were going to release on Mr. Brett, and you didn't release a fucking thing, and you just got called out, and your fucking bluff was fucking like somebody went all in and said, I call your bluff. And guess what? You came up short. Came up real short.
I don't know what I expected of my panel today.
Oh, you're having a wonderful panel. It's like the best part of waking up is a YouTube panel and the drama community in your cup.
Eh.
You just got to remember the people that are contained within my public service announcement should never be let on panel. Ever. For any reason. Even to make a joke on them. It's worth not just having them up. And lest we forget, page B, glug glug, get in the jug, bitch. She's holding in a laugh right now. She wants to laugh, but she can't. She got to maintain character right now. Gotta keep our composure. Oh fuck. Oh man, I'm sure you'll jump up on a fucking panel and fucking start a new narrative. Just shut the fuck up. Do us all a favor. Just go away. Go and get, like somebody I used to know said, just go and get. Get out of YouTube. Fucking go to another sector and just exist over there. I promise you, me personally, I will not follow you to another sector. But just please feel free to leave this one. You are insignificant. Your life is meaningless. Just go away. I'm not miserable. In fact, I'm very happy with the positioning of my life. I have all of my teeth.
Nobody's ever knocked you in the teeth?
They've knocked me in the teeth plenty, but they've never knocked one out. Got some strong ass mouth. Like my teeth are just boom.
Maybe
They're
it's
good.
your hard ass fucking head, Jamie.
Yeah. The meth couldn't even take the teeth out. Go figure. My head's not that hard, though. No, you're right. See, Amanda, I can't decide where you are on YouTube. I'm giving you a suggestion. I'm giving you a request. Could you please just fucking leave? You worthless fucking whale. Leave. Go back to the ocean.
I think he has a hard time getting away from the drama. And I think he is kind of owned up to that. In all fairness to Shiva.
Mm-hmm. This shit's like a drug.
He is owned to it. He's even in a conversation with me, he said it's a process. I'm trying.
God, going Yoshi, so many gay jokes. So many. Oh man, this is wonderful. You should do more panels.
They never turn out the way I want.
I'll tell you what, you pick a topic and I will come and do a panel with you anytime. And I will leave all drama aside. I won't even comment to the comments in the comments. See, this is how I know that you're damaged, Manda. Because you say things like, I don't answer to you. Pause. Jamie. I do what I don't do what you say I have to. I never said you have to. I said you should. That was my own personal opinion of a point of reference. You should. I would if I was you. I mean, there's a lot of things I would do if I was you. Like, yeah, never mind. Never mind. Elizabeth will yell at me. I can't do it. D-Gen. Woody Woodpecker. Wow. That's going back a ways. That was a good cartoon, actually. So, Elizabeth, what do you want to talk about?
Well,
don't let him ruin your spirit. You kinda.
I don't know. I just thought the whole gist of Katie's panel yesterday was interesting because, everybody wants to call people out for who they associate with, but yet they don't turn the same finger back towards themselves.
Right. It's a good point.
So that was the crux of what I was getting at.
People don't acknowledge their own faults. Like, people say that I think that I'm holier than thou. No. I just happen to know my sin a little bit better than most people. That's all. And it offends them. I mean, fuck, it ain't like I come onto YouTube and painted myself as a fucking saint. I'm very far from that.
Yeah.
Shit, unlike most people, I didn't come up here and lie about my criminal record. I didn't come up here and lie about fucking sobriety. I didn't come up here and lie about anything. Came up here, met some cool ass people, told the truth. Fucking been with the same fucking people for the last like 2 years. And it's funny because when real people meet one another, they don't tend to fucking, get separated. But when you're fake, like STL, like Paige, like Manda, like many other fucking people, I mean, the list is just fucking infinite. You people don't last here. And it's because this image that you're painting is a total fucking fake. It's a fugazi. Yes, sugar crits, especially all the gay sins. Yes.
Especially all the gay sins.
Yep.
God
Lest
damn.
we forget the gay sins. We can't forget that.
Well, I think I'm going to wrap it up.
Well, as long as you don't pull a Kevin and cut it.
Ew, 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 ew.
Cut it! All right. Well, it's been fun. Thank you for giving me my daily morning laugh. This is awesome. Even though it's afternoon, it's my morning. Thank you so much. Can I say it? Can I do it?
No, I don't want you to do it on my panel. No,
Can I do part of it?
I really don't. I don't want you to tell anybody to. I just no. Leave that for you for the shit show panel.
All right. Page B glug glug, get in the jug. Bye.
Bye. I don't know where I wanted to go. I don't. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure everything out. My life, what direction I'm headed in going forward. Even a little oddities of identity. D-Gen, but you covered sovereign citizens so well. So, in a way, this panel and it being derailed is kind of indicative of my life because my life got derailed. For 23 years and some odd days, I was a wife. And now I'm trying to figure out who I am now. I had plenty of warning. You remember when I first came here, D-Gen, and my husband was having that surgery, the aneurysm stent? He had that surgery the first year I was here. They say things like I think people expect God to issue more pointed warnings about things. I don't see how I could have been issued a more pointed warning about my husband's mortality than 2020. We are here and some of us are queer. But now I'm just still trying to breathe in a frightening new world, one day at a time. Oh boy, I see all the hints. Oh, Tober. Sweet boy. Bestest cat. Just look at me. A beautiful cat. He's a very good boy. He's my bestest cat. Nobody has it all figured out. Least of all me. Somehow I always knew when that just as I was starting to figure everything out, that the rug would be yanked out from under me again. And now I got to figure this out too. Last few days have been a little hard, especially sleep-wise. Well, I want to thank everybody for coming. Thanks to my panel guests for coming by. Didn't mean to be rude, not to let people up while STL was up there, but I really don't feel like that would have helped the situation at all. And thanks for respecting that. Maybe at some point I will try again with another panel, going over it and picking out the underlying issue and going over that again. Anyway, you all have a good Sunday. Thanks for coming by.